And we are 99.9 FM, M810. We want to welcome Athletic Director Kevin Garcia from St. Michael's High School. Hello, Mr. Garcia. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for having me.
We are doing great. Thank you. And we are so excited. And I love sports and a lot of people love sports, but I'm more excited for the students, the student athletes, for the faculty, the coaches, the parents, the fans. And it's been a long time. I'm sure it's been tough for you guys there at St. Mike's and the parents, teachers, the whole 9 yards.
It's been a challenge, but nothing compared to what these kids faced. And, we're just really happy. It's, I told you before, it's really just been fast and furious with the seasons, with the scheduling, deadlines to meet. But really the big motivation for myself and Mr. Manning is we're thinking, what if we were seniors and we couldn't play the sports that we loved? Granted, it's very limited in the amount of games, but at least they're getting to play and they weren't shut out. So we're really happy with that.
I love it. And yeah, thank God that they're opening it up, which is great. And they've opened up already where you do have some of your teams that are currently playing. Can you talk a little bit about those teams that are currently playing and then maybe the schedule that's going to follow after that?
Yeah, so currently we have our first home football game against Espanola this Saturday, varsity football. And we've had volleyball. They just completed they completed their home regular season this past Wednesday. Cross country is competing in state. They're at Academy this Friday. And then we have boys and girls soccer, whose state is in 2 weeks, I believe. So they're coming to an end as well. And then on top of that, we have boys and girls basketball that started on the 22nd, started official practice. Wrestling is going to start the 29th, and swim is April 5th, I believe. And,
very good.
And April 5th, we have all the spring sports starting as well.
So, it had to be crazy hard for you guys just to put everything together so soon. So we want to take our hats off to the NMAA and of course to you guys, coaches, athletic directors, because to get going so quick, not knowing, and then all of a sudden, you guys can play. Real quick, tell us how the football team's doing, and I know it's the first home game. Tell us how the volleyball team's doing. Are they now in tournament time where state is coming around the corner? How's that going to work? And then the soccer, girls and boys soccer, how are they doing?
Yeah, thank you. So the varsity football team is doing really well. They had their first game against Taos, and we beat them 48-3, which Taos has been strong these last few years. So it was a pleasant surprise. Wasn't surprised that we won, but I was surprised at the score. Unfortunately, we had to sit 2 games out because of a COVID event. But this Saturday, like I said, is our first home game against Espanola, and then we're going to be playing in what really is comparable to a bowl game. We don't know who our opponent is just yet, so we're going to be finding out the opponent on Saturday. Volleyball, I believe we are 6-3, probably finish as district runner-up, and I really foresee us going to the state playoffs, and that starts this coming Monday. Boys and girls soccer, like I said, they finish up their regular seasons next week, and then they start state the following week. Girls are doing really well. We've only had 1 goal scored against us. They beat Sandia Prep for the first time in a long time. And Sandia Prep, I don't know how many state titles they've won in a row. The boys are having a tougher time, but they've been getting better each week, and I'm very impressed with them. Cross country, both our boys and girls team won district, and I think we have a really good shot of at state.
Very good. And we're with Kevin Garcia. He is the athletic director there at St. Mike's. And of course, everything's new, but you guys are doing a great job. Kevin, tell us now, of course, parents are wanting to go, and thank God willing, they can. So because I hear different stuff. So maybe talk about parents and fans, how you guys are going to work it out where people that are going to be attending, fans or parents or who's ever going to be attending events there at St. Mike's, how it is that you guys are going to be selling those tickets and what do people need to do?
Well, okay, so the capacity is different for indoor and outdoor events. What we're doing is we're going to a digital ticket, cashless ticket. This helps, in a lot of ways, counting in particular. And what we're really what we are really encouraging people to do is to purchase tickets before the day of the event. And if you go to www.gofan.co, it's not .com, .co, and type in Saint Michael. For whatever reason, that's how they have us listed, just SAINT, then Michael, and then you can see the games that are brought up. For outdoor events like football, that link is open and you can buy tickets right away. You do need a smartphone. So the question that I get asked all the time, what about people that don't have smartphones? My answer to that is you're able to go in with somebody. So if you really want to go, I would say get together with somebody who does have a smartphone or can transfer, or you can buy it and transfer tickets. You can do that as well. It's a really simple process. We began this yesterday was our test run with volleyball, and speaking to our gate workers, it worked out really well. Now, indoor events, basketball. What a lot of people want to know is, well, when are tickets going to go on sale? That's trickier. Even though we're at turquoise and we're at 33%, we still have a very limited capacity right now. We are only able to open one side of our gym, and those are the people that have been to our gym. They know it's pretty small. The other side is just for the scorekeeper and the teams. So tickets are very limited. We are prioritizing our players, the families of our players and our coaches, and of course the opposing team as well. And if there's anything after that, then we can open it up. But it really just depends on who we're playing and how many teams they bring, how many players they have. So can I say we're going to offer tickets to the general public for every single game? I really can't say that. I would like to, and that's our hope. But given the restrictions, it's pretty difficult.
Very good. And we're with, of course, Kevin Garcia. He is the St. Michael's High School athletic director. And as you mentioned, people need to go to gofan.co, just
Yes.
gofan.co and to get your tickets. So tell me again, can people go now for the football game for Espanola and St. Mike's this Saturday? Can they go to gofan.co and get their tickets?
Yes, right now the link is open. If you go to gofan.co and again type in St. Michael, you're able to purchase your tickets.
Very good. And now for volleyball games that are going to be taking place at the gyms at the high school, can they go to gofan.co or not yet? Or when is it that you guys open up the website or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, so for volleyball, the NMAA is going to, they're the ones that run the gate, and they're the ones that will be giving out those links. So that's another reason why we decided to go to this format, because for state events, this is what the NMAA is going to be doing. So
Good.
it's not just we're doing it alone. People that want to go to state events, this is going to be what the NMAA is going to as well.
Very good. So real quick, Kevin, for upcoming basketball games, when can people be able to look at the site or go on that site?
Well,
or it's not figured out yet?
I mean, yeah, and it's really dependent on who we're playing and how many teams they bring. Some teams may just have a varsity squad. Some may have all three. So, like I said, we're really trying to prioritize the immediate family, the parents of our team, and also of our visitors. So, like I said, for some games we may be able to offer more tickets to the general public. For some, the numbers may not work out, but we're going to really try. So I'll just encourage people to go to gofan.co and just check to see if the link is live and when tickets are available.
Very good. Well, we appreciate your time, Mr. Garcia, and of course, anybody that teachers and administrators that work with students. You guys are a blessing. We appreciate it because you guys have a huge impact on our students. So we appreciate what you guys do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for all the work you guys do.
Real quick. So Mr. Garcia, before we wrap it up, if people want to just start following and seeing what games you guys there at St. Mike's have on the schedule, can they go to your website at St. Michael's High School, or what would you recommend that people can at least make sure that they know what games are coming up in that good stuff?
Great question. Yeah, thanks for asking. If you go to our school's website, you'll be able to. There's a link for sports schedules, and you'll be able to see what games are coming up. I would say check that periodically because sometimes things change and we're forced to move certain games, but check that periodically.
And of course, for you folks that may not be able to get into the game, well, you can always listen to it here on 99.9 FM, M810. And of course, with our partners, Sports Primo, they bring you the best, Aaron. I love listening to Aaron and Amado. Sportsprimo.com, you can watch the game as well. So when I'm listening to Aaron and Amado, it makes me feel like I'm right there. They get so excited, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they're definitely spirited.
Good. Well, God bless you, Mr. Garcia, St. Michael's athletic director. We appreciate everything. And I was talking to Tom before we jumped on, and he ran off the way, man. I thought we could get him on the radio real quick. But anyway, we've been talking with St. Michael's High School athletic director, Kevin Garcia. And again, as he mentioned, go to their website, check it out, and we'll be bringing you a lot of the games right here on the radio, and of course with sportsprimo.com. God bless you, Mr. Garcia.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Take care, sir.
Take care.